Medsearch is an app
Yeah.
that makes it easy for you, me, anyone who is looking for any health-related product.
Okay.
Could be medication,
Yeah.
could be a medical specialist.
Okay.
Deep in the heart of Africa are stories left untold, successes drowned by the world's cold, winners not seen by the naked eye, that have flown the flag of brilliance way up high. We're here to share these stories, changing one life at a time. Journey with us as we tell the untold stories of Africa.
Did you miss me? We definitely missed you too. It's been so long. I feel like I have to rehearse and practice 10 million times before I get in front of the screen. But I'm excited that we are back. The Ulendo Creatives team and myself needed to take a short break during this time because, as you know, we got hit by COVID-19. But now we're at a point where we are trying to adjust. So we sat down, we talked about it, re-strategized, replanned, and here we are with a bigger and better Untold Stories of Africa. We will be following the guidelines that have been given because, as you know, we're getting into the new normal. So as we do that, please continue to journey with us as we talk to you about more of these incredible untold stories. Today, I will be speaking to a fantastic duo from Medsearch, and they will be telling us all about what they've been up to prior to COVID, during COVID, and even now as we get into the new normal. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Zilla. This is episode 13. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I'll see you soon. So I did say that today's episode would be exciting, and I'll tell you why it is. Because this is something that I think we need. We've been needing it. And it's come at such a cardinal time for all of us. It's something that I'm so excited to be able to share with you. And I'm joined here by Zanga and Mataa, who are from Medsearch. And they are going to walk us through what exactly Medsearch is and why I'm so excited about my time to sit down and chat to them. So welcome and thank you so much for allowing us into your home and just giving us this opportunity to speak to you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Untold Stories of Africa.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's a relaxed place here. We are chilled, nothing, you know.
We're excited to have you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So first things first, the very, very first thing that I want to understand. Tell us a little bit about Medsearch. And as you explain that, can you tie that in for me with what exactly and how exactly did it come because of COVID-19, or is it something that had already been in the pipeline? Is it something that you were already working on and then it all just tied into what was happening around us?
All right. I think Mataa most of the time does the introduction of the application. And
Really? Okay, so please go for it.
Okay, so I like to explain it this way.
Mm-hmm.
So Medsearch is an app
Yeah.
that makes it easy for you, me, anyone who is looking for any health-related product.
Okay.
Could be medication,
Yeah.
could be a medical specialist.
Okay.
You don't know where to go. So our app lets you find a doctor, lets you find a pharmacist, lets you find specific medications.
Okay.
Not only finds them, but tells you exactly where they are,
Okay.
close to you.
Okay.
So it's linking health service providers, pharmacists, clinics, hospitals,
Yes.
to the people who need those services.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, it's an app.
Yep.
Now, does this app apply to the whole of Zambia?
Yes, the app. Okay, to start with, the app can be downloaded both on iOS
Okay.
and Android phones.
Perfect.
And at the moment, it contains majority of hospitals, pharmacies, not only in Lusaka, but the whole of Zambia.
Great.
So it doesn't matter if a person is in Chisamba, someone is in Kasama. If they download the application, it will be able to tell them where they are
Yes.
and which closest hospital,
Yes.
which closest pharmacy, whatever health service they're looking for.
Yes.
The app will be able to show them to say there
Fantastic.
is one near you. And
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is it able to specify the type of health service needed? can I look for a dentist? Can I look for an ophthalmologist? Can I look for... Does it allow for that?
That's actually, when we were developing it and have been developing it, it's those less well-known medical services, health services that we really are interested in making it easy for you to find.
Okay.
Where can you find a dentist? Where can you find a chiropractor?
Yes.
Where can you find a foot specialist?
Yes. Yes.
So yes, we want anyone who's providing a health service in this country and even beyond to be able to be on a platform and immediately visible to anyone who's looking for that service.
Yeah, because I mean, I remember at some point someone in my family was looking for an ENT. And, you know, we're like, would you find an ENT? You know, and with the little knowledge that I have, I said there's an ENT specialist at UTH. So at least because I knew that, it's easier to find them. But imagine somebody that doesn't know, especially even just know what an ENT is to start with.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, that's cardinal. So tell me about the app and its inception. Was it prompted by COVID-19, or had you already been cooking it up prior to?
So the app precedes COVID by quite some time.
Really?
I think we've been working on it since the idea of Medsearch since 2018 somewhere there. Yeah, 2017.
2017.
Wow. Okay.
It was more like just a weekend talk, and it was complaining.
You guys were chilling over a couple of drinks, a good bright stand, a good bright stand on the side, and you said, "Look, this is what we need."
We're tired. You know, each and every day, some phone calls. Hello, Zanga.
And that's because you're a doctor and you're a pharmacist.
I'm a pharmacist.
So you get the same kind of requests
We're
all the
like
time.
now 24/7 on call people to say if I need medication, I can call Mataa. He will tell me I can find a cardiologist.
Yes.
If I need the prescription to be filled, I'll just call Zanga and he'll be there. I'm like, okay, no, this is too much.
Yeah. So we said, okay, so what happens to all those people out there who don't have a doctor in their phone, don't have a pharmacist on their phone who they can call to try to find out? And it also made us think, okay, so if there are all these clinics and pharmacists out there, but people don't know what services they offer, then it's also kind of a missed opportunity for them. They are not visible to the people who need them. So that's where the origin of Medsearch started from.
Wow. And how was the building process? How was the entirety of putting it all together? I mean, now, if I look for it in my app store, I will find it and I'm going to start using it. But for you, there was all the nitty-gritty details of what it is now. How was all of that? Because I would like to believe that you are not very tech savvy.
No.
You are not very inclined to, you know, website building and apps and all of that kind of stuff. So how did all of this come together for two people that are not in that field?
I will say it was painful.
Hurtful journey.
Yeah, but very informative.
Yes.
So yeah, it took a lot of time. So you have an idea, and you kind of know where you want to go and what you want to do. But like you said, we're from the medical sphere, so we had to start bringing in people from the tech space. And that was quite challenging.
Because now you have to share this vision, isn't it? Now you have to share it, and how to get them to see it and understand it.
And that was the challenge, trying to find, we're able to talk, we're able to say, this is how I want it to be.
Yes.
Now, let's find someone who's able to understand and make it
that.
reality.
Yeah.
So we now had to find the first person we found, had to make something else. Like
Challenging.
Painful.
Painful, yes.
Painful, yeah.
But along the way, we found a good colleague, Chimoka Monde.
Okay.
He was able to understand what we were saying.
Yeah.
He was like, okay, no, just talk. I'll be writing them down, typing them, and then I'll be able to.
I'll translate.
I think we
this
talk.
later.
He wrote them down. Can you say that again? I want to write it again.
Yes,
Then we
yes.
talked. Then eventually, with what we had at first, he was able to pick it up, try to build. And so I think what you're saying, it can be done in this
Like
way.
this,
And
perfect.
this is the way an app can work.
Awesome.
Because whatever we can say, it's not like, look, we just want it to work like this.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
This is not how things work. But with what you're saying, I'm able to incorporate with my specialty and what you need, and we're able to come up with Medsearch Zambia.
Awesome. How has that been received by your colleagues? I don't know if the Ministry of Health have been involved in it. Are they aware of it? Is there advertising? How do we get the word round, but also just for your, for your field and all the people that you work with? How has the app been adapted into how you operate on a daily basis?
We're moving from the old way of doing things.
Yes.
The old way of doing things was, I remember that old directory, the yellow one,
I know where you're
and
going.
we had to look for number, okay.
Yes.
So now let's move away from that now to something tech-based, because everyone is now going the technology way.
Yes.
So the journey now trying to bring the
all
world.
Of that, yes.
It has not been an easy way.
Yeah.
But I think maybe thanks to COVID, now that people are saying, I think we should move away from the old way to, I think we should not be spending time going to town. I think there should be an app that I can use to buy food. There should be an app that can help me to do such things. And that COVID somehow has really helped Medsearch.
Okay.
Because now people be like, oh, I don't really need to move from one pharmacy to another to look for a medication. I don't really need to go to this hospital, find out if they're a cardiologist. I don't need. The application will be able to tell me to say, okay, let me open the application. Facilities. What facilities are there? Then you find a dentist, you find cardiologist. Just click on it. Then it will show you to say, these are the areas that you'll find a cardiologist. The closest one is at this point, and you're able to use it.
Okay. Yes. Perfect. So something that I think might have also happened in this time is people have been sitting in their homes, of course, due to COVID-19. And we had this period where they were sensitizing people on if you feel like this and you feel like that, and you should call this number. But then also there was the question about where are testing centers? Where can I go and see a doctor? Do I have COVID? Am I okay? Has Medsearch been cardinal in disseminating that sort of information for anybody that might have the app in terms of how they can get help, where they can get help if they need it, and so on?
Yeah, so Medsearch, the app, does a lot more than just tell you where a pharmacy or clinic is.
Okay.
Right from the onset, we wanted to tell people the app is going to do so much more for you. It's going to be a great source of accurate information.
Okay.
Even before COVID, and then when COVID rolled around, we said, you know what, we have to do our part. So right off the bat, we just said, okay, we need to start using the app to give out information, correct information, because unfortunately there was a lot of misinformation going on about COVID, and it was very easy for people to get the wrong kind of things. So with Medsearch, immediately we said, one, we're going to want to tell people where they can go if they need to be screened for COVID. And we wanted to be able to tell people information that was coming through the Ministry of Health, so that they know that they can come to our app, to our platform, and what they see there will be accurate information. And that was for things like symptoms and what to do if you think you could have COVID. So we've been throughout the whole COVID period making sure we're up to date with our information, telling people where they can go, what they should and should not do.
Just kind of steering off a little bit. Does the app also allow me to see what the working hours of some of these facilities are? Does it provide that information? I say that because I have found myself in a situation where I desperately needed a painkiller and it was 23 hours and I'm thinking, where on earth do I go? Does it provide that information?
Yes. Okay. So what the app does is that if our clients are healthcare providers, so if they come to our platform, number one, we'll get their information. What is their name? Phone number, like how can people contact them? The hours of working, so it's all there. Not only that, but also a link to their website, a link to their Facebook account, LinkedIn, Twitter. Everything is there. So it's not now just a matter of you moving even if you find it closed, at least our app will be able to provide you a phone number for the owner of the pharmacy.
Okay.
So you're able to call them and say, okay, I'm in need of this.
Yes.
Are you able to help? So Medsearch Healthcare simplified.
It sounds so beautiful. I don't know where it's been all my life, but I have needed this so much, and that's why I'm so excited, because I mean, this is something so handy, and I think it's a long time coming, you know. I mean, I talk about scenarios where I've needed a painkiller in the middle of the night, but I know of different parents who've had children that are in crisis in the night, you know, and maybe they're not even in their hometown, so they're not with their doctor, they're in a completely new environment. What do they do? And I think this is just, it's brilliant, because it has put everything in perspective. It doesn't make you feel alone in terms of, you know, what your health needs might be, regardless of where you are.
It's more like you're having your health in your hands.
Yes.
Everything is there.
Yeah.
So this is the untold story of Medsearch Zambia.
That's fantastic. So, looking at where the app is currently, what are some things that you hope to add to it, improve? I mean, there might be somebody watching that might say, I already have the app. But what is it going to look like? Because we know that these apps are always updating, right? Yes. Yeah. And we know that these apps evolve with time. So what are some of the future things you hope the app might be able to look like or provide?
There's a lot of stuff we want to do. I think this is where we sometimes give Chimuka a headache, because we will call him. Oh man,
Chimuka, bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We will call him in the middle of the night and tell him we want the app to do this, and he's like, no.
No, that's not how it works.
No. Chimuka just had a dream. Think, let's do it this way.
Oh wow, he's a tough man.
No, he is. But yeah, so like going back to like the basic function of the app,
yes,
it will tell you where to go.
Yes.
But we also wanted people to be able to say, okay, like you said, you're looking for a painkiller.
Yeah.
When you open the app, it will actually list, so each of the facilities that are on the app, if it's a pharmacy, for example, there's actually a function that tells you all the medications that they have.
Yes.
So you just put it in and it will tell you, okay, this is available there. We may or may not be able to tell you everything we want the app to do.
No, please don't let us into all the secrets.
But just picture a situation where, in addition to it telling you where you can find a medication, you have something like a price comparator.
Nice.
So that you are able to compare the price of the same medication between this pharmacy and this pharmacy.
Yeah.
And then you are making the decision to say, okay, this one might be a little bit further from where I am, but looking at my pocket, I think I will go to that one.
Yeah.
It also tells you, like, for certain medications, can I just walk into the pharmacy and buy it over the counter, or do I need a doctor's prescription? And then if you need a doctor's prescription, the next thing the app will tell you is, okay, here is the nearest clinic or hospital where you can find a doctor to attend to you at this particular time.
Awesome. Does it have a dosage regulator, one that kind of shares what doses maybe somebody should be taking? Do you have the option for someone to maybe just ask a question within the app and it provides an answer like that? So for example, I say, my child is 9. What dose of ibuprofen should I give them? You know what I mean? Or what dose of cough syrup should I be giving them? Do you have that sort of thing?
So that is in the pipeline now, because what we want to do now how can we interact with each and every patient, with each and every person that is using our application? More like now being a tele-doctor application again. So that is in the pipeline also to say, I think here is something to start up with. Let's move forward. What is our next thing? Our next thing is we need to interact with people. That all depends on let's see how people are going to accept the application now. Let's see how they're going to respond. What do they really, really want? Because we might say, let's regulate the dosage, and then people will be like, that is not what we want.
What we want, yes.
This is what we want. So we're in that period of listening to those who've downloaded the application. When you're using it, what is the feedback? What would you want us to improve on? Do you think we can go this way? One thing that people have talked about is they want spas. people want genes on the application.
Really?
Yeah, like,
oh wow!
Lifestyle change. Like I need to be healthy. Where's the nearest gym? So, like,
where do I find all the vegetables?
Yes, a nutritionalist. Where can I find one? So these are things that people are now telling us. Like I think this is the direction where we can go to now. Like the application should health lifestyle.
Yeah.
Anything dealing with health lifestyle, Medsearch should be able to provide an answer to say.
Awesome.
This is the thing.
So is Medsearch your only baby, or do you guys have like little sparring little babies hanging around on the side that we will find out about later, or is Medsearch currently your biggest and only baby?
No, we have a few babies, but they all fall under the Medsearch
thing
umbrella. So the app is, we call it our flagship product.
Yes.
But we realize that even as we're going to talk to pharmacies and clinics, we find that they tell us, I need help with registration, for example.
Yes.
I don't know the process, or people want to set up certain things. So we have Medsearch consultancy component as well, where we're able to help people who want to run health-related facilities, because we want to make sure that people do the correct things and the right things. So we are able to offer some consultancy services to guide them on the steps they need to take.
And also the education part, because majority of people now asking, it's not only about finding a motivational speaker. What we also want is someone who would want a doctor to come and tell people on how to live a better lifestyle at work, because majority of them will come with a sick note. 5 days I'm out. So how can I reduce on my
all of that?
On all of that. So Medsearch comes in and says, we're able to help you to encourage people in their lifestyle, encourage people on COVID, encourage people on hypertension. We're able to educate people.
So
those are some of the babies.
While you're still sitting here, I am going to try and download the app. Okay, I want to download it. So I'm in my app store, Medsearch. Is it one word?
One word.
So there's no space in between.
No space in between.
And I was shocked that you were able to pronounce it perfectly. Majority of the people said Medsearch Zambia.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And is it the first one?
It's the first one.
So that's the one with the little magnifying glass, the orange one, orange reddish one. Okay. So I'm pressing install and it's downloading. I'm so excited. And I mean, in the long run, I really would like for this to be something that every Zambian has. The same way we all have Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and the same way we have WhatsApp as mandatory apps. I hope this is something that we can adopt, because this is fantastic and it's great. Congratulations, guys. I don't know if anyone has actually given you a pat on the back, but this is an official one. Well done.
Thank you very
well
much.
done. It's really good.
We would really like if more, like you're saying, we want this on everyone's phone, and we want everyone who has a health-related service to be on the platform.
Awesome.
Because it's a two-way street. It's those who are providing the services and those who are in need of the services. So the more providers we have on the platform, the more people will be able to access those services.
So how do people get in touch with you? Let's say somebody has got some type of a medical service, but they're based in Kitwe, or they might be based in Chibombo. How do they get in touch with you to be on the platform? But also, if anybody had questions or they would just like to inquire on anything else related to Medsearch, how could they reach you?
Okay, so with Medsearch, they are able to search for us on Facebook.
Okay.
It's Medsearch Zambia.
Okay, nice and easy.
They are able to find us on LinkedIn. It's Medsearch Zambia.
Awesome.
Twitter, Medsearch Zambia.
Good.
Or they can visit our website, www.medsearchzambia.net.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
And they are able to call us.
And all of those are platforms that you will definitely respond to. They are platforms that you have direct influence over, so they're not going to be expecting responses to come 3 months from now.
That is the headache that Chimuka, we feel pity for him. Chimuka is always there.
I hope every now and again you give him a pat on the shoulder also and say, my friend,
no, we do.
Thank you.
Every day.
Every single day.
We've tried to make all our platforms very responsive. You're not going to get responses from bots. We will respond to you very, very quickly and try to address whatever questions or concerns you might have.
Awesome. Look, I've got the app. I'm opening it. So it'll ask for my mobile number.
Yes.
Okay. So that is mandatory for this to work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I need to start with +260 or no?
+260.
Okay, +260.
So we're trying to keep it nice and personal to you. So when you open it, it's your page, it's your application.
Okay.
Yeah. So just an added security feature. But once very simple sign up procedure.
Okay.
Then you can put in your password and then you're good to go. Okay.
So it's logged me in now, and it's showing me a little bit of a map.
Yeah.
And I have, what does that sign mean? There's a little sign there. I know what it means, but I don't know if so what is that?
So the first thing it's telling you what your location.
Where I am, yes.
Yeah? And then immediately it's bringing up all the facilities that have signed onto the platform within the nearest geographical location. So if you click on that, it will give you details about.
Okay, so I click on it. That's Good Life Pharmacy. Awesome. If I click on here, Netcare Pharmacy. Okay, awesome. So as I keep exploring and moving around, it gives me more and more options. And this is for both hospitals, clinics,
dentists.
Okay, well, I'm calling them out right now because I can. I'm on the app right now and I'm very near St. John, and I can see that they're not popping up on my app. So St. John Hospital, you need to get on this real quick.
Thank you very much.
Please, can you call us and get on the app? Okay. Yeah. So I basically, and that's pretty much it, right?
You can click on one of the pharmacies.
Okay. So I click here and it says view detail.
Yes.
Okay.
So then it will tell you more details about the facility that opened, their actual location, the contact number, the operating times.
Bingo.
Yep.
And the contact number.
The medication that they have to be able to show you.
Oh wow. Oh.
Yep.
Oh my God. This is so beautiful. You need to get the app. Download it. Okay.
Not only the medication, but it will also show you the services that the pharmacy is also offering.
Yeah. All right. So blood pressure checks, sugar, all of that.
Yes.
Oh, nice, awesome. This is brilliant, guys. This is genius. I'm telling you, this is. I feel like I'm holding a gemstone in my hands right now. Oh man, this is amazing, and I can't wait to see it grow and become bigger than it is. I know that there's probably projects and things that are already underway, stuff that you're already working with, and I'm excited to see them all, because if this is the flagship, if this is the beginning, I'm excited to see what else comes out of this. So well done.
Thank you very much.
And get some sleep, hey? Get some rest. It's important. Get some rest and keep doing what you're doing. We really appreciate you. We appreciate this idea.
Thank you very much.
I will definitely have all my family and friends downloading this. So expect a lot of new downloads in the next couple of weeks. I will be preaching Medsearch to everybody I meet and speak to. So it's fantastic. Thank you so much for making the time to talk to us and allowing us into your space once again.
Thank you very much.
You for
really
having
appreciate it.
us.
Thank you so much. As you can see, I'm showing off. I'm excited. I'm all kinds of things. I have all kinds of emotions that I'm feeling at the moment, because I think this is stuff that we need to do. As Zambians, this is something that we really need to get into. Let's be innovative. Think about the needs in your community. Think about some of the things that you actually need. How can you birth that idea? How can you make that idea come to life? Medsearch is just but one example of the absolutely brilliant and fantastic minds that we have at our disposal. Let's continue to be great. Let's continue to inspire. My name is Zilla. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 13 of the Untold Stories of Africa. Till next time.